This is a great question for the home builder or for the homeowner. They often don't ask the questions needed to be able to get a qualified contractor. But what do you ask? I mean, there's a million resources online on what you should and shouldn't know from your deck builder, but 99% of our customers don't know what to ask. Are they licensed? Insured? Huge question. Most of my appointments, they don't even ask. They don't ask if you're licensed and insured. You come there and you punch a hole in the side of their house, they're not insured and they just go away. And then you see, these cases. So are they licensed and insured? Ask how long they've been in business. Ask if they have references. A big one is, how do you handle something when something goes wrong? Nobody's perfect. We're not perfect either. If something goes wrong, then how do you handle it? How do you do I have to just keep paying as a customer to fix what you broke? Ask that question. How will you fix it? So you have it up front with your customer on what's going to happen if there's something you don't like. Whether if it's a big change, how do you handle it? Do you do a change order and you figure up a price and then give it to me? Or do you just do it and then charge me? So ask those questions. Ask them how they handle permits. Are you going to permit this build? You'd be surprised how many don't want to do permits. And then you're not under any guise of any oversight as to their construction techniques and so forth. Also ask what kind of railings. Some of the questions we've asked, what kind of railings do you provide? Do you have a standard rail that you do all the decks? Some deck builders, they do the wood ones with the metal spindles, and we'll do those as well, but that's not our standard. Ask what options they have for that. Ask them also, where am I at in the list? How many other builds do you have going on? Can I go see another build that you have in process? Ask how many crews they've got. Ask how many different crews they've got building decks. Ask them what makes them unique. What makes you different from other people? Ours would be that we do a lot of high-end decks. We do a lot of composite decks, and that's what we're good at. We're really good at that. Not saying we can't do wood decks, but what makes us unique is we follow the process, and we build high-end composite decks. Ask about financial stuff. What do you require for a deposit? Now, our guys will tell you what we require for a deposit. Ask what they require for a deposit. If they don't require one at all, I'd be a little concerned. Also ask what forms of payment they accept. I would be highly leery of a cash-only operation, that you're paying them cash with no receipt and so forth. Ask for an invoice and which shows your cumulative paid ask for proposals, a detailed proposal. What do you provide for a proposal? Some people do it on a napkin, and you would be surprised how many people do that. So those are just a few of the questions to ask your contractor.